Hello everyone. Many times people ask me how to take admission into NISER. Today we have with us Professor Chandra Sakhar Purohit, who was the coordinator of NEST. He will tell you basically about the NEST exam procedure. And for your information, NISER is National Institute of Science, Education and Research, and there is only one NISER. And this is funded by the Department of Atomic Energy. Although there are different ISERs are funded by Ministry of Education, Government of India, and NISER is funded by Department of Atomic Energy. So that is the main distinction between NISER and ISERs. And also NISER students get scholarship, okay, and we will discuss in details all that. And so to get admission into NISER, you need to basically qualify the examination called NEST. And so all these things we'll know from Professor Chandra Sakhar Purohit. Welcome, Professor Purohit. Thank you for joining us and taking your time out for explaining this. So, how to take admission into NISER? Can you tell us the process?
This is actually a straightforward process. Give an entrance, and if you are eligible, there are three ways of eligibility basically. So you should have 60% in your
12th standard.
12th, or you can 12th or plus 2, whatever you call the names. And then there are different, of course, as per Government of India's reservation, there are relaxation for different categories. For unreserved seat, 60% mark is necessary. And then you have to qualify the NEST.
Okay, so I think we can clear this. So that means 60% for the general category students,
unreserved
and unreserved category, and there are exemptions also for SC/ST category students.
Yes,
and also there is some exemption for PWD candidates. So what is the exemption limit? As you can say, it's 5%.
5% as per the government rules.
As per the Government of India rules. So there is a different cutoff for the other candidates like SC/ST and PWD candidates. Okay, so that's good. And then how many seats are there?
So in NISER, particularly in NISER, although the exam NEST is for NISER and CEBS Mumbai, NISER has 200 seats total, plus 2 seats which are meant for J&K. We actually publish a different rank altogether for them.
Yes. Okay. So for J&K students, it is definitely an incentive to apply to NISER. And okay, again coming back to the NEST examination. The NEST examination is conducted for two institutions.
Right.
One is NISER
and
another is
CEBS, Center for Basic Sciences, Mumbai. They are also a part of
DAE system. So we do it together. The entrance examination. So after qualifying the entrance examination, you can opt for actually either CEBS or NISER.
Yes.
So
and also there is, you should know that there is no other way of taking admission in NISER, because I have been called by many people and asking, is there any other way? No, there is no other way.
Yes, exactly. So there is actually no state specific reservation. Like sometimes people think that okay, I am from Odisha, whether there is a reservation for Odisha students in NISER, because since NISER is located in Bhubaneswar. No. So there is no reservation for any state except Jammu and Kashmir.
That is over and above.
That is over and above 100 seats. But Jammu and Kashmir students can also come within 200 seats.
Exactly.
Okay. But two students can take the benefit of this extra seats for them. Yes. So that is how actually you actually can apply to NISER, and you have to qualify. So basically, your eligibility is that you have to have 60%, and then you have to qualify in the entrance. NISER entrance, and there is no other way to come to NISER. Yes. And then what are the courses offered at NISER that many students are interested?
So basically we have physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology, 4 courses. Apart from that, we have SCPS,
School of Earth and Planetary Sciences,
Computer Sciences,
School of Computer Sciences
and Humanities,
and School of Humanities and
Social Sciences. Yes. So they generally don't take MSc student, as although it is being planned, they may take in future.
Okay, I think at present we should also make it clear that NISER offers integrated MSc courses, and after that we also have integrated PhD. We also have PhD programs.
Yes.
So these are actually many courses offered, but in this video, we are focusing only for the integrated
MSc
MSc course. So, which is a 5-year course program. After 12th, you apply to NISER, you write the next examination, and then you come to NISER to do this integrated MSc program. And in that, actually, we have this physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. These are actually the courses we offer for integrated MSc. But School of Humanities doesn't have actually say MA or integrated MA program here.
Correct.
That we should know. And but you can study other courses, and that actually, in fact, we will also discuss the course structure. So when a student takes admission into NISER, they will study here for 5 years.
5 years.
And in the first year, they have to go through all courses.
All means all 4. Yes, and you know that some of the humanities courses are also compulsory.
Compulsory. In fact, yes, I teach economics, and then similarly my colleagues are there who teach sociology, psychology. So in the first
Literature.
year, English, economics, and then sociology, psychology. These are compulsory things. And in the second year, we also have to study some social science subjects as electives,
Along with your core
along with
course.
the main core course.
So in this way, I just want you to know that first year course will be common for all. So you have to study both, all physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology. And second year onwards, you go to the specialization.
Yes. In fact, there actually, again, the students usually who do not keep mathematics, they ask this question very frequently. So, can I cope up? In fact, mathematics is a compulsory subject in the first year.
First year.
And in the second year, you can have specialization. Like
This is also, sorry to interrupt, but this
Yes.
is also same for biology student
Yes.
who doesn't have math,
Uh-huh.
but they will also study biology there.
Yes.
So that way we
Right.
keep these courses, these first year courses in a level that everybody can actually catch up. I
Yes.
don't think you need to fear
Yes.
if you don't have mathematics or biology.
Yes.
That
So
is
one
the
should
question.
visit, because it is important to know the authentic,
Website.
website, and it is nestexam.in.
IN.
So there, if you visit, you get all the details about
Information
actually the
clearly about this year's every data
Yes.
is available.
Yes. So eligibility criteria is very. Of course, you have to study science in 12th, isn't it?
Yeah.
So because if somebody has studied humanities, cannot actually apply. So we have to have 12th standard science courses. Then the second question comes: when will you apply? Whether you can apply when you have already appeared for the 12th standard examination, your result has not come out. Whether you can apply or not. That is a big question many people ask.
So the eligibility for that is basically there you can appear for 3 years when you are in 12th, and after that 2 more years you can apply.
Yes.
This is the general trend so far.
And it's a continuity. You cannot have a break, or you can have continuity.
You can have break. So before +2, whatever you have done, let's say you have taken a break or something, that doesn't matter. So therefore that few years back we have removed the age criteria.
Age criteria.
Age criteria is not there. So somebody, let's say somebody studied due to some problem, he studied at even late 17, 18 years, somebody is studying +2, they can nicely appear without any trouble for giving the exam.
Yes. Okay.
And also after this, among these 3 years, if you break one, that doesn't matter, but you can only appear for 2 years. The third year, you can skip one, but the other 2 you can give. It is not compulsory.
So
that
you can
have to-
appear 3 times next, and it is continuous. So that means it starts from like the year you have appeared for the examination, and
Plus-
then 2 more years.
Yeah.
You can apply to
That is
NISER. You can appear for the next examination. And usually the application, the advertisement for next comes around January and February. And
it is already over this
it is
year.
already over. And the last date usually goes up to the first week of
90
April.
days generally we keep, and if we see a rush of people applying, we generally relax for some time. This year it was April 6th, the last date was, but it was extended for few days, and now after that there is a window. If you have already registered, you have a window of 7 days to pay your fees. So
Yes, in fact, and since every year these dates will change. One should visit the website. That nestexam.in, because every year
around January if you visit, there's a very good time.
Very good time. Yes. So if somebody is now applying to thinking to apply next year, one should keep in mind that around January the advertisement will come, and one should visit the nestexam.in website to know more information about this examination. And what is the application fee that we charge from the students?
Yeah, fees actually changes every time. So we don't want to. There is a special provision for female candidates. We charge half of the general fees for all female candidates, irrespective of the category.
Okay.
And for general, this fees is 1400. It was. I have not gone to this time. And then the categories, different categories has different fees.
Okay. So every year actually the fees vary. Usually it is about 1400 rupees. And then
1200 it was.
And what about for SC/ST candidates?
There is 50% of.
There is 50% off, like female.
Yeah.
So for female candidates, 50% is no waiver of fee, and then similarly for the SC/ST candidates also there is a
50%
reduced fee for the SC/ST candidates. Okay. And so usually what time this next examination is conducted?
Generally May last week or June
first
week.
Yes.
This is the time. Actually this depends on the, because we are doing a computer based test. So it depends on the time the service provider gives us a time.
Right.
Yes. Apart from this JEE, we should not class with high stake exam like JEE, NEET and others. So but that is generally the time.
Yes. So again, for this, since every year the date would change, one should visit the website. nestexam.in to know. But usually it is end of May and first week of second week of June. So that is the time one should actually check the website, and actually will get to know the dates. And the mode of examination.
So mode is computer based test. So you will assign in a computer terminal in a specific center, and you have to give the exam.
Yes. So and these are all multiple questions.
All multiple questions.
Multiple questions.
Yes.
And there will be negative marks. If,
yes. So for that I should tell you have 4 subjects. Out of that you can appear 3. So because the evaluation will be based on 3 best marks. So if somebody appear all 4, 3 best marks will be taken into account. Or if you wish, you don't appear in one. That is also fine.
Because to save time. Why should you rush?
And then each question correct answer is +3 marks, and if wrong answer is -1.
Yes. So what is the total mark of examination?
So mark, if you see, each section has 60 marks, 4 subjects. So 240 marks, but we actually take out of 180.
Out of 180, because you have to, we take actually 3 subjects into consideration. Basically the best 3 that you
will be choosing.
Choosing.
One more thing here is, let's say somebody doesn't want to give physics. He can choose chemistry, biology and mathematics.
And mathematics, yes.
EP he has studied, or he is comfortable, or she is comfortable.
Yes.
So that's the big change of from other exam, that you have to, that physics, chemistry is compulsory. There is nothing like that.
So wherever you are comfortable, you
these
just
3
choose
subjects,
3 best.
best.
Yes.
So
if you like any 3, just opt for that and write the examination. So in that way 180 marks will be counted. And if you, so there are 60 questions.
60 marks.
60 marks.
20 questions in each section.
20 questions in each section. There are 4 sections. And each question, if you do correct, it is 3 marks. And if you commit a mistake, then there will be negative mark.
-1.
-1. So that's why one should be little bit careful while answering, because there is a negative mark. And I think almost in all states we have
multiple centers.
Depending on the number of applications. We have actually number of centers. So every state has actually center. So when you are applying, choose the nearest center that actually you have. Yes. And then what is the qualifying mark to get into NISER?
Qualifying mark is actually based on there is a calculation actually, but each year it changes. So there is no specific mark. So we have 2 cutoffs. One is subject wise cutoff and one is a overall cutoff. Below those marks, actually you cannot get a rank.
Yes. So that means actually if there are say like 4 subjects, or you are actually basically choosing say 3, then you should qualify in 3, or you have to qualify in all 4.
No, only 3. Yes. Because we consider 3, you qualify only in 3.
So not that actually you in one paper you scored all 100% and this will be average. No, it is not like that. No. So in all 3 papers you have to have minimum qualifying marks.
Yes.
And then over and above that will be counted for your rank.
That is correct.
Yes. So you don't have to qualify in all 4 papers.
No, one papers, you can leave altogether.
Yeah, you can completely leave one paper.
Yeah.
You don't have to appear the 4th paper. Yes. And so qualifying marks actually differ. And okay, the minimum thing is that you have to qualify in all papers, and that actually again varies every year. Right?
Every year.
Every year
That depends on the performance of the student
performance of the
basically.
students. So it's a relative thing. So
Yeah,
that's
it is
why
a relative thing.
So every year actually it will vary, and then actually everybody will be interested to know how much mark they should score to get into NISER.
Yeah, if you ask for a safe score as per the previous trends, if you get 100, you can actually enter
Easily.
So I should tell you here that nobody has got 180 out of 180 so far.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So as of now,
So about 160 is a standard mark.
Okay.
Is highest we get.
Acha.
And
That means in the NEET people have scored full marks, but not in
no,
NISER.
never ever.
Okay.
Maybe this time, who knows? People are brilliant.
Yeah, exactly, right.
But previous years nobody has
scored
full mark.
Full mark. Okay.
So few years back we found people when I was the coordinator, 3 people scored 60 out of 60 in mathematics.
Okay, only in mathematics.
Only in
purely
mathematics.
objective.
Yes,
Of course,
yes.
other things are objective also.
Yes.
But yes, so that means that there are some very
Yeah,
talented people.
people score, but not in every subject.
In every subject, right. Okay. So that's how you need to actually qualify. And again, every year, depending on the number of applications, it would vary. The cutoff.
Yeah, cutoff will vary.
Would vary actually. Yes. Then comes actually, what is the time when the result gets announced?
Yeah, before that I should tell here there is also a questions I replied many people, the language of this.
Yes, very important question. Yes.
So we actually you can appear in 2 languages,
English or
and
Hindi.
Or Hindi.
Yes.
And actually the good thing is you can change. Let's say giving in English, and
So mathematics in English, other subject in Hindi. You can do that?
Even in a subject, within a subject you can change
Okay.
to Hindi and English.
Suppose you are not finding it very comfortable.
You want to read
understand.
what is the exactly, you can change it.
Somebody who is very much comfortable
in Hindi,
yes.
and they want to actually read the question in English or English to Hindi, you can actually change
the language.
Then and there in the particular questions.
Yes.
So not the overall questions.
So bilingual actually.
So but here only thing is because of the limitation of our language in Hindi in science, I mean to say Hindi is really rich, but there is some terms we actually declare that if there is a confusion, please refer the English question. That's the authentic one, because although we try to care as much as possible for both to be very correct, it might happen during the translation.
The scientific
terminologies might not come out as
there will be confusion among the students. So there the English words should be referred to.
English questions should be referred to. That is the standard one. That is actually a declaration given in the website as well and in the browser as well.
Okay. So then the students have already written the examination. Then the result announcement. So around what time actually the result?
So here there are 2 steps. So at best by the evening of the day or in the next working day, we give you the question answer sheet, question as well as answer.
Answer key is available on the website.
Answer key as well as question as well as the question.
As well as the question. Okay.
Because it is a computer based. How do you know?
Yes.
So we give the question and the answer.
Okay.
And then after that we give you if you wish to challenge, you have
there is a window.
3 days window.
Okay.
After that it is declared. Sometime after the question is given to you, that 3 days are given to you can challenge a question. Of course, there is a minimum fee is required. I think some time back it was 10 rupees per question. You have
so
to
that's
deposit.
Nominal fee.
Nominal fees, and we actually take very seriously the challenges.
Yes.
So we go.
So have we ever got the challenge?
We get it every time.
Oh, okay.
So what we do is we actually refer them, send them to the whole team who made the question.
Okay.
And then what we do is they sit together or they discuss it thoroughly, and then they see the validity of the question. By this, actually, I should tell, sometime we change the answer key. And overall, if there is no answer by chance,
if there is a genuine
concern, we change it. And also sometime because of these challenges, which is actually I like it because it is a transparent process.
Yes.
And we drop questions.
Okay.
So in terms of if we drop a question,
but I think that will be very, very minimum.
No, it is rarely happens.
It
rarely
exactly.
Happens.
Yes.
We do. I mean, but it is possible.
It is possible.
If there is a
so one can challenge.
One can challenge, and actually we respect their views.
Yes. So it's a very transparent method because you know the question, you know the answer.
And then
if you have any concern, just raise a question.
Raise the question.
And then authorities will
Authorities will
respond to it.
decide, and we found that many questions are genuine, but people raise it because they want to get marks. But then again, after discussion with the expert panel,
Yeah.
we reject them.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to be sorry that if it is rejected because it is the real
Yes.
answer. It
Yes.
is, we don't do because of some problem.
Pressure or something.
Pressure,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
It's
So
clear.
yeah, the truth should actually always
Ah.
actually prevail. So that's how it can be done. Okay. So and the result. So you have appeared the exam, and the next day the question paper and answer keys are
Answer.
available on next examination website. And if you have actually any concern, you can raise question. You can raise the concern, and then after some time,
After
the
7
result
days,
will-
about a week,
About a
or
week
at
or
10
10
days,
days.
we generally
and usually the date is announced in the examination hall
exam hall.
itself.
No,
And
it
also
is on the website.
Yes.
As soon as that is done,
Ah.
we announce it on the website.
On the website nextexam.in, again
Ah.
visit that website.
So you have to log in actually,
Yes.
and then you can see all things, your answer sheet and everything after that,
right,
during that
right,
period.
yes. And so then comes the admission procedure. So what will students have to, or some students might think that, oh, I have already written the examination, so I don't have to do anything to take admission.
Huh.
So then
It is advisable to see the website regularly, because sometime what happens is due to some constraint, we shift the date.
Mhm.
We shift the date because something happened. The one question needs to be, answer should be changed.
Yes.
Then what you said, that there we need about 2 to 3 days.
Yes.
So those update actually comes in the website.
Yes.
So that delays a little bit, but that doesn't delay the overall process.
Right. Okay. So one should visit the website
Website
to
frequently.
actually know the admission
Ah.
procedure. But yes, for procedure, once you wrote the examination and once the result is out, one has to express the interest. to
No,
join.
after
Yes.
that actually, after all the calculation, we publish a list of all qualified candidate. This qualified candidate means you qualify all the subject minimum mark,
Yes.
and you also qualify the overall cutoff.
Yes.
So this overall cutoff, once you have, you get a scorecard.
Yes.
Once you have a scorecard, that means you are eligible for admission in
Nice.
eligible
You are
for
eligible.
admission. Then what we did, let's say generally about 2,000 to 2,500 students they qualify.
Okay.
So all of them gets a scorecard.
Mhm.
So scorecard means it is the valid document for giving
Taking admission.
taking admission in NISER,
NISER,
and
yes.
all your marks, everything is stated there. So once that happens, we because the seat is limited, right? So what we do, we
There are 200 seats.
200
plus
seats.
3. 200 plus 2.
so
plus
what we
100
do,
plus
we send to first 500 students.
Yeah.
Then depending on the how many response we got, we send again 200 or 300 students. Or it may happen that first 500 we got to all 200,
filled up, yes.
then it is filled up.
Yes.
So admission is always based on your rank.
Rank. Yes.
So you cannot have a low rank and get admission, whereas a guy who has a higher rank cannot get admission.
Yeah.
This is not possible.
So it as per the rank. Yes.
Huh.
So in fact, so that means after the result comes out, one has to express interest in the website. That I want to join.
Join, yes.
Then you will get invitation, basically.
Huh.
Isn't it?
After that, actually again there will be a list who are actually called for the you log your choice
Log your
after
choice.
that, and then final in the council.
Yes.
People come again batch wise.
Batch.
Depending, because after even expressing the interest, some people doesn't take admission.
Yes.
They take somewhere else, and also in between CBE, CBS and NISER,
Yes.
they can decide.
Right.
So you have some time, and then you do it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So then actually the counseling process starts, and then you take admission, and again one has to follow the website to see this actually counseling process. And around what time the admission happens?
Admission happens in July, around July sometime.
Okay.
In the worst case, because of some other problem, if there is happen sometime in August first week,
Yes.
because the classes starts in first week of
First
August.
week of August.
So before that, all admission process generally goes.
Yes, yes. And we do this procedure until our seats are filled up.
Fill up.
And all 200
Yeah,
seats are
one more thing here is after seat is filled up and the classes started. So after that somebody withdraws, then there is no more admission.
Yes.
So even if the
If the
seat
time is over and admission is closed, then even if
there is
are
no more
vacancies.
admission.
So
Even
for
if there
example,
is-
some students may leave
NISER due to
to
some
join
other somewhere else.
exam, like somebody gets IIT or somebody. It all depends on the preference.
Preference.
Some people have strong preference for
Science.
medical or some other
Oh.
thing. They may leave. But people who love science, they will obviously love NISER because this is a Department of Atomic Energy Institute, and one should also know that all students who take admission in NISER get scholarship.
Yeah, that is definitely. Yeah, they get 5,000 scholarship
Yes.
per month from DAE.
From Department of Atomic Energy. So of course, from
For that is of course a minimum criteria. You have to score some minimum
Yes.
CGPA till
so first year,
maintain.
first semester
Every-
you will get, but from second semester onwards you have to have
Maintain
minimum
a-
score. But if you do actually good score, then you get 5,000 rupees scholarship. And what is the admission fee usually?
Usually around 20,000 admission fees, but it changes.
Yes.
So may have changed, but it doesn't harm people. I mean, everybody can afford it.
But remember, the hostel fee is different. Your food and other things.
Other things
different.
are of course different.
These
This
are
is
the
only
course
admission
fee.
fees.
This is only the course fee.
Course fees per year.
Yes, per year, and per year or per semester. I think per
So
semester.
the admission is only one
Only
time.
once.
So that 20,000 includes your first semester fees along with the admission fees. Then each semester you will
There is a re-registration fee that you have to pay.
about 8,000 or 10,000.
So that's not actually again a big amount of money.
Money,
Yes.
yeah.
So then coming to actually life at NISER, this is a fully residential program. We have 9 hostels, and that means every hostel has 200 seat capacity. So 1,800 students can reside on the campus. So it's a full residential program. If suppose there is a local student and he or she will say, no, I will come from a commute from my home, that is not allowed because it's a fully residential program, and everyone gets hostel admission the day you take admission in NISER. Like when the counseling happens, you have come to NISER, and that day you get hostel seat into NISER. So that's how everyone actually will have to stay on campus. And NISER campus is a very beautiful campus.
And
It is
yeah, here I should tell you before, this course of study is latest NCERT. You don't have to look for any other books. That is a
yes,
important
particularly
point.
the question paper.
Question paper is already there in the website from 2008 till
Yes.
date. Every question paper is there. You can practice. And the syllabus is the latest NCERT syllabus. You don't have to look for any other book.
Yes.
Generally, we try to keep everything within the syllabus
Right.
as much as possible.
In fact, to familiarize yourself, please visit nestexam.in website, download the previous year question papers. Even you can get the answer keys.
Yeah, answer
so
keys are
you
there.
can test your ability, that what percentage score you can make, and then you can also improve your performance by doing this practice. And the syllabus is NCERT
syllabus.
So you don't have to look here and there. Just actually practice as per the NCERT syllabus. Okay, and so I was telling something about the NISER life, and we have a fully residentially program here, and then students have different clubs. Okay, and so we have volunteering wing Jaria, then we have students actually as a student gymkhana. So election happens, and then you can actually take part to become a student leader. And then we have drama and music club, then we have debating clubs, and then we have different actually other clubs actually where students actively take interest in doing a lot of things. So it's a very vibrant campus, and it's a 300-acre campus in the outskirts of Bhubaneswar, and there is very good connectivity, like railway station Khordha Road railway station is just nearby, and airport is about 25 kilometers from NISER. So it is just in the outskirts of Bhubaneswar, and quality of life is excellent as whoever is staying on the campus. So that's all about NISER, and how actually you can take admission into NISER by appearing for the next examination. So for more information, do visit nestexam.in website, and to also get more information about NISER, please visit niser.ac.in, so that you know the course structure. You can see the faculty profile and how actually faculty members are doing research, their research specialization, and so on. So thank you so much for watching this video.